All right, we got Camdaguapo. How you doing, boss?
My boy, chilling, working, tired.
Yeah, I feel you. That's how it is when you're working hard, man.
Oh yeah.
So I want to get right into it. Let me know, where were you born and when were you born?
I was born in Oxnard, in the 805. I was born in 2004, June 19, 2004.
For sure. How come you were born in Oxnard? You from Santa Paula, right?
Yeah, I'm from Santa Paula, so basically my family always lived in Santa Paula. But I don't know if when I was when I was coming out or something, like we were closer to Oxnard or something. But yeah, I was just born in Oxnard. I never lived in Oxnard or nothing. I came back to Santa Paula, lived there for like 4 years. Then my parents took me and my brother to Mexico. Then I came back when I was like 11, 12.
For sure. And so your parents are from Mexico?
Yeah, born over there, both of them.
And then when did they move to Santa Paula?
I want to say like 30 years ago, maybe more.
Yeah, like mid-90s, early 90s?
Yeah, probably a little before that. A little bit before, yeah. Well, my grandpa came first, and my pops came to look for him. And then when he came to look for him, he left my mom pregnant over there. So once he had the baby, he brought both of them.
Okay, for sure. So they met in Mexico?
Yeah, in the same town.
Okay. You know what town that is?
Yeah, Silao.
Okay.
Silao, Guanajuato.
Okay.
I actually got a tattoo it.
Okay, that's dope.
Silao.
For sure. So, what was it like growing up? Who raised you?
It was mostly my parents, you know, but someone who played a bigger part was my older siblings. Yeah, they were more like, cause my parents obviously they don't know much about like the United States or stuff like that, you know, like they would teach me what they knew, but my siblings would like teach me like the things from out here, like things about life. Yeah.
How many siblings you got?
It's 5 of us in total.
For sure.
Yeah.
Brothers, sisters?
2 brothers, 2 sisters.
They're all older or younger or what?
Nah, 3 are older, and I have a younger brother.
So what's like one of the first things you learned from your older siblings?
Damn. I don't want to say they taught me how to dress, because obviously I made my own style with time, you know, but they were the ones who would always want to dress me and my brother, you know, like.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like if we were their babies, because they're older by like, so I want to say like 12 years.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so they were already like 15, 12 when we were like babies.
Y'all had swagger at a young age, right?
I mean, we thought, you know, but whatever they would get us right there.
All right, what about from your parents? What's one of the first things you learned from watching them?
I want to say, from my mom, I learned how to like work hard. You get me? Like how to not like she wouldn't get tired, bro. She wouldn't miss a day. She wouldn't nothing. There'd be days when I wake up and like, fuck, I don't even want to go to school.
Or she wouldn't show it?
Nah, bro. Or she probably just wouldn't show it. I don't know, but her dedication to like, you know how like hardworking she is.
Yeah.
And my pops, I look up to him a lot in a way where I feel like he's really street smart, and he taught me a lot about the world, like the real world, you know. Like my mom taught me how to be like loving with people and all that. My pops told me that you know it's not always like that, like. Yeah.
Can you go into more detail on that?
I guess like, for example, I was raised a certain way. To support, to share, to give, you know. And there were other people who were raised to not share.
Yeah.
To do your own thing. Don't support anybody else. Like support yourself before you support them, or not everything for you. Don't give. You know. That's kind of how my dad was. My mom was the opposite, so it kind of gave me this certain balance.
Feel like you have a good discernment on like where you should put your energy towards,
yeah,
or who you should put your energy towards.
Yeah, they would tell me a lot of stuff back then, you know, like there was homies that I had, and they'd be like, oh, like, they could see it already, you know. And with time, I started maturing and kind of like realizing, and now I start feeling like I don't even got to talk to someone. Like once I see him, I already know I'm gonna get along with him or not. Like you could by their body language, all this other shit, you know.
Yeah, you could tell it's a vibe. What was like your musical influences? What were you introduced to first, music-wise?
Well, when I first started listening to music, like as a little kid, I want to say when I was like 4 maybe. Well, when the first time I remember, my older siblings, they used to shuffle. They were like 14, 15 around the shuffling era.
Yeah.
You know.
How old were you?
So I was a little
Like 4 or
baby,
5?
like, yeah, like 4. They were probably like 18 already.
Mm.
I was like 4, 5, and then they'd play LMFAO. You know.
Yeah.
So that's the first music I remember hearing. That type of shit, like what is it called? It's not called EDC, EDM.
EDM.
Like
yeah.
EDM, shit
Dance
like
music.
that. And then I don't know if you know who DJ Blend is.
That sounds familiar.
DJ Blend, he used to wear a Chucky mask. He used to DJ in his room on YouTube.
Mm.
Bro, this was years ago. Like he was turned. And I remember once I heard DJ Blend, like I would watch the videos and see him like wearing the Chucky mask, like going crazy in his room DJing, the lights going crazy and shit. I'd be like, damn, like that's when I first wanted to be a DJ.
Mm.
I remember
Okay.
I was probably like 5 or 6. I was like, yeah, when I grow up, I'm gonna be a DJ. I'm gonna be a DJ,
Mm.
So something in me told me it was gonna be music. But yeah,
You ever try to start DJing once you got older?
you know what? I would always download the little phone apps
Yeah.
and try to like make the DJ beats to the DJ sounds and shit like that.
Yeah.
But nah, I still haven't tried. It always catches my attention though, always.
You ever make your own beats?
You know what? I tried for a little bit, but I feel like I didn't sit there and really learn, so I kind of gave up on it.
Yeah, I feel
But I just feel like everything with time.
Definitely. You remember your first crush?
Hell yeah. What the fuck? No one has ever asked me that. That's crazy.
Tell me about that.
I think most people remember them though, no?
Bro, I feel like everybody does.
Everybody has to.
Like
Just
that first one, you know?
Nobody has ever asked me.
Or that
Yeah,
first
bro,
3.
I'm not gonna lie. So you know how I told you I went to Mexico when I was little?
Yeah.
So I basically did elementary school over there from like 1st grade to like 5th grade, right? 1st grade to 5th grade. And while I was in school over there in Mexico, bro, and I just remember seeing this little like fucking Mexican girl that I would always see, like damn, like, but I would never talk to her, I would be all shy and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little. Well, I mean, I was new to over there, so I was kind of shy.
You never talked to her?
Nah, I never did.
Not once?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, maybe like in class, like
You
like
were super
little
nervous
shit,
and
like
shit.
yeah, on some shit, but like to go up to her and be like, hey, I like you, like
Yeah, nah, hell no.
hell no.
You remember her name?
Nah, I don't.
For
Nah.
sure.
It was either like Jimena or Michelle or some shit like that. One of those. It was like a Mexican name, like,
Yeah.
But yeah, that shit was funny. That's crazy. No one has asked me that.
What's your earliest memory?
One of the earliest ones I have. I remember I was like probably like 4 or 3. This was before we went to the U.S. And there was like I don't know if it was like a party or or it was Christmas. I don't know what it was, but we had something on my old pad over there, and and then that's the front door. And I remember I had like a little tricycle, the little like the plastic ones, like the little red ones, so red with yellow, a little tricycle and shit. And I don't know what my cousins were doing right there outside or what, but I just thought to myself like, oh, I like watch this shit. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, bro. And I went from the top stair to the just in the tricycle, and I started rolling forward, boom, 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 boom. I don't know if that shit fucking woke up my mind or some shit, like fucking hit my head. That's one of the first things I remember, bro, straight up.
That's probably the first time you got like a crazy adrenaline rush, like.
Yeah, probably. Like something to remember,
For sure. You ever been in love?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have.
Like recently, or it was a while ago?
Yeah.
Like you seen someone right now that you're in love with?
This is personal shit, but I've been in love. I am in love. I will be in love,
Yeah, you believe in love is what you're saying.
Yeah, I believe in love. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's what
I
getting
felt
at.
it. I felt it.
That's what I'm getting at. You think it's worth it to be in love? Like you think it's worth the risk because you really expose yourself to being hurt. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the being hurt part, that's kind of like it's worth it because everything's a 50-50. Everything's a risk. Like you're either gonna end up hurt or end up really happy.
Mm-hmm.
There's no in between, and that's how most things are. But I feel like once people start letting it take over their personal lifestyle, like letting it get in between their job and all that shit, that's when it's not worth it.
Like when it's too toxic.
Yeah, when it's like when you're missing days of work, when you're not eating healthy anymore, when you're missing days at the gym, like that's when it's not worth it.
You gotta put yourself first, basically.
Yeah.
In every situation,
Yeah.
you gotta take care of yourself
But
first.
the heartbreak, yeah, that shit, it's a 50-50, you know.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
For sure. You got kids?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I got one on the way.
Yeah. Congrats, bro.
Thank you, bro.
You excited about that?
I'm looking forward for it. I feel like it's gonna make a change in my life.
I mean, I'm sure you're already changing. Like just thinking about
for
it.
sure, bro. Like
preparation.
the closer it gets, the more I'm changing. But I feel like once it's here, I'm gonna really like look at it and be like, damn, like I'm gonna do it for you. Like I feel like growing up, my motivation was always doing it for my parents, doing it for the people I love, doing it for the homies, doing it for my brother, and that kind of made me like care about what they said. Because I was doing it for them, It was so many people that I would get so many, like, things to me. They would tell me so many things. I'd be like, damn, like, I'd listen to them, or I'd listen to them, or I'd listen to them, trying to make them happy. But now I feel like I'm going to have one person, only one that I have to make happy, that I have to look out for.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah.
Your decision making.
Yeah.
You're not worried about all the other voices.
Yeah, like, even if I wanted to worry, I won't anymore. Back then, I would always be like, damn, like, I wish I could just, like, not think about shit so much, but shit would get to me. Now I feel like I'm going to have one thing to think about always, and that's why I feel like I'm ready.
What are you looking forward to most about being a father?
Probably teaching him the things I had to learn on my own, so he doesn't have to go through the things I went through, Or, like, kind of, like, letting him know how the real, like, world is, like, instead of letting him figure it out and shit, like, kind of giving him a little warning and, like, just teaching him things that will help him in life,
Yeah, for sure. Are you scared of anything?
I'm scared he's gonna be my karma.
I feel you.
Yeah, I'm scared he's gonna be what I was to my parents. But at the end of the day, shit happens, it has to happen.
For sure. All you can do is learn from it.
Yeah, all you can do is
the best you can.
Cope.
When did you start making music? What age?
I was 13 when I got introduced to it. So when I came from Mexico, I was 11 or 12. And then my cousin, he was like 18. And he was the only person that I really knew over here. So I would kick it with him and he would try to make music. So then,
like in his room or something?
Yeah, I would see him in his room. He had like a mic stand with like one phone pad in the back, like a computer and shit. And I'd be like, damn, like, I'm gonna try writing. I would just kick it, I would just blaze it, I would just fucking ride skateboard and shit. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try writing. I was like, it caught my attention. I wrote some shit, I showed him. That fool wasn't fucking with it. And then I wrote some other shit. He was like, all right, it's cool. I was like, hop on it, like, let's drop it, Man, I convinced him. We did that up. All that shit didn't feel like I was really trying to do it, though, until I turned, like, 15. That's when it really caught my attention, like, damn, like, I should do music for real. Like,
do you post any of that on SoundCloud or anything?
Yeah.
Is it still out? Like, you could...
Nah. I remember I told him to take it down after, because me and that fool kind of ended up in bad terms. So I was like, take all that shit down, like, blah, blah,
That's your cousin, though. You don't talk to him anymore? For sure.
I love that fool, though, but...
It is what it is.
I just can't talk to him.
So, who's like your favorite people to work with, like producers, artists that you like to get in the studio with?
You know what? My go-to is always going to be Mind Off Music. He's over there in the 805 at 203 Studios.
That's an engineer?
Yeah, he's an engineer. Because that's where I started going to, like, professionally, when I really started paying for sessions and all that. It was with him. So he's seen my whole come up, It just feels like it's natural work.
Yeah.
Like, too natural. Like, it's just like...
How long you been working together?
Probably like 3-4 years.
For sure.
Probably
That's
like
good.
3 years. Yeah, 3 years I want to say for sure, yeah.
It's important to have people that you like working with and you like the work that they do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And then other than him, I've been going a lot over here to... Actually, here in Pomona, to work with my homie Fortwo. I don't know if you know who Fortwo is. That was hard.
He used to do the beats for Speedy.
Right, yeah. Yeah, he did a lot of beats for a lot of West Coast artists, like coming up and shit. Notorious Migo. I like working with. There's a couple other homies. The homie Shy Martian, Sterling, the homie Sterling Shy Martian. Yeah, I be working with a couple other homies.
What about other rappers and anybody you feel like you like their energy in the studio?
You know what? Recently I had a session with the homie Frosty, Chasing Dope.
Mm-hmm.
And that shit was cool, bro. It felt like it was me and the homies.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, it felt cool. It felt like natural. Yeah, it was cool working with him. I like working with the homies from my city, you know, like the homies from my area, from the 805. Just because it feels like we're the same people. Like, we grew up in the same area, you know? It's like, when I come out here, you know what? I like working with my bro Plugs. And by working, it's not even like just in the studio. It's like networking with him and like, you know, me and him go together to places and like meet people together and like shit like that. Like,
yeah, so
making moves with him, you know.
First time you came here was with him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's how I met you. What do you think is your favorite song and your best song? It could be the same song, but or not.
My favorite song and my best song?
Yeah.
My favorite song I've made would probably be... Damn, what song do I always go to? Probably the Holla Back one.
Yeah, it's just dope.
Yeah, just because I feel like it was the perfect match of everything. Like, my lyrics were a perfect combination of everything, and like the beat, like everything was just good.
You feel like you represent Santa Paula well?
Yeah, I think I do. A lot of people tell me that they got my back and all that. Like, the city got your back, bro. Like, this and that. From my perspective, I can't see it, you know, because I'm the one like doing it. But from the outside, like, they be telling me.
You thrown any like little shows over there or anything?
Well, Santa Paula's small. There's not really like, you know, the only thing you could do is throw a party. And like, I've performed at a couple parties there. They always get cracking, but it's just like, I threw a show in Ventura though. That's right, like 15 minutes away in the 805.
How's that?
It was sold out.
That's what's up.
Yeah, bro, that shit went up.
It was fun.
Hell yeah.
You gonna do it again?
Yeah, I want to.
For sure.
A bigger venue, hopefully.
What's your creative process like when you're in the studio? Like, you come prepared, you punch in. What do you do?
You know what? It depends on the vibe, like, or actually on the session, how it came about. For example, in the 805 with Mind Off, I have to pay per hour still. So I pay per hour, so I'd rather just come ready to, you know, take advantage of my time instead of writing in there and wasting time. I'll come with everything written and ready, and I'll just record it. He'll mix it, next one. Record and mix, next one. But when I come to work with like engineers like Fort Woe or Migo or like the homie Shy Martian, they're free sessions because they want to work with me too. Yeah. So I'll go and we'll cook up from scratch. And I'll punch in, or I'll freestyle, or like I'll write lyrics right there. Because I don't really care about the time because we're not paying, you know?
Yeah, I got you. Where do you think most rappers could improve, and particularly in the, you know, Southern California area?
I think being more what's that word? When you do different things.
More variety.
Having a variety of sounds. More like, there's a certain word that I'm looking for. I don't know, but like when you know how to make different type of sounds, you know, like, because I feel like we're all stuck in one sound, like including me, you know, I'm not even like including me, like I feel like we're all stuck in this certain sound. Yeah. But it just feels right doing it for some reason. Like, it feels like this is how West Coast music should be, you know? I don't know, it's weird.
How do you experiment with new sounds as an artist?
Meeting new producers that can show you some creative, like, new type of sounds that you haven't heard before.
I feel you. Yeah. And then for you specifically, what do you think you can improve on?
I think I could improve on writing lyrics that are going to be relatable to more people.
I feel you.
You know? Because I'm over here writing about the lifestyle that only certain people live, like go-getting and like road running, or like, you know, like shit like we do, like, but there's other people who actually just like want to listen to music, you know, they don't want to do all this shit, like.
That's
so
a good point.
I feel like making music for, I don't know what the word is called.
For the masses, for more people.
Yeah, more people, like more relatable music, you know, like.
More mainstream.
Yeah, type shit. Yeah.
You play sports growing up or anything like that?
You know what? My dad always played soccer, so he always wanted me to play soccer. But I never got good at it, so I was like, fuck that shit. And then growing up, I was like 14, and a couple of the homies played football. They played youth football. They were like, "Oh, I joined this season. Like, do it up." Like, I didn't even know the rules to the game or nothing. So I was like, "Nah, like, I'm good." They're like, "Come on, fool. Like, just do it up. You know, like you could get in shape and shit, get all buff." I was like, "Fuck it." And then I told my parents, and they were like, "All right." Then like, yeah, like they just wanted me to do a sport, you know, cause I was just doing shit. Like, I was like, "Fuck it." And low key, I did that shit up, bro. I didn't even know the rules to the game or nothing. Like, I didn't even know how to play or nothing. I just did it up. I was like, "Fuck it." And by the end of the season, I ended up like doing a cool little play and shit. But that's the most like I ever did with sports. Like, it was nothing crazy.
All right. So the question was, what's the biggest lesson you've learned in the music industry?
The biggest lesson I've learned in the music industry would probably be that it's to each their own. Like, every man for themselves. You know, like if you find an opportunity and you're the type of fool that wants to like, the type of person that likes bringing people along and like giving other people opportunities or sharing your opportunities with people, and you bring them. Sometimes they wouldn't do that for you. You know, like they rather up themselves before they up everybody.
For sure.
I think that's one of the things I've learned too, cause there'll be times where I have an opportunity and shit, and I'll tell like some artists that I know or like people that I know that they'll get an opportunity out of it to pull up, you know, like give them merch or something. And like I'll see them doing some shit that I would have had an opportunity doing too, but they didn't invite me.
Right.
Or stuff like that. And I understand it because it's every man for themselves. I'll just be like, damn, now I see where we stand, you know, like now I'm still your homie and everything, but I'm not gonna take you to this next, like.
Right. I thought we were rocking like that.
Yeah, exactly.
If you could go back and change anything, any of your decisions in life, what would it be?
I could go back, change any of my decisions. You know what, bro? Deep down, I want to say I wouldn't change anything.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I'm trying to think of something. It would probably be like.
You think you could have been better to your parents growing up?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I feel like I could have, but it was just so hard to like,
Yeah,
because I wasn't disrespectful to them or nothing like that, but I just didn't care about what they said, bro. Like I didn't listen.
Yeah.
Like, Mom, I love you so much, but I'm still do what I gotta do. Like,
Yeah. Do
oh,
what you want to do.
You can't go. You can't do. Like, I love you, Mom. I'm sorry. Like, step out. You know, like
Yeah.
I just wouldn't listen. You know, and I know they would stress. They'd stay up late for me and all that stuff. But I think what I would change would be ever wanting like this lifestyle like from the beginning. You know.
I feel that.
Like fucking liking all this stuff, like looking up to these type of people, like, you know, like fast cars, designer clothes, expensive things, you know, like I don't know, like I feel like that's what makes everyone in this lane make their bad decisions, wanting to get there so fast. So I feel like if I was a little more into living a peaceful life, all this wouldn't like, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
But that's just things that I can't control, you know. Like it came, like I liked it for a reason. Like,
Yeah, it's natural.
I don't know. Yeah, it's like natural. I would change that mindset though for sure.
Yeah, that makes sense. You have a message for the youth? I know you probably got some young fans out there.
Yeah. I look and do got some young fans. I feel like I'd probably tell them to just, you know, if they're gonna be doing bad things and not listening, then deal with the consequence. But if you're gonna be doing bad things, make sure it's for a good cause. You know, like
have some purpose behind it.
Yeah, have some purpose behind it, you know? Like if you're gonna be out here doing like getting dirty money or whatever, make sure it's for a good reason. But
We back. Okay. What do you want to accomplish in life?
damn. I want to accomplish a lot, bro. To be honest. Well, starting once I get like that bigger bag, I want to open a shop where they sell kind of like a juice bar, kind of like like natural juices and shit.
Yeah.
And they also sell like breakfast type of like Mexican bread.
Oh, that's cool.
Like at the same time, just because that's what my mom does and that's what my dad does.
Yeah.
And they were never able to open a successful shop. They just didn't have the knowledge yet, or I don't know what it was. They didn't have but I feel like I could really make something happen for them. I would want to open that so they could run that, because I always wanted them to be set. My goal was always to buy them a house, but now that I got everything coming up, family and all that shit coming up, I want to buy myself a house. But I feel like that would be a good way to, like, keep them good. And then after that, I want to open my own studio, my own recording studio. I want to open my own store, like for like streetwear.
That'd be dope.
Like different type of brands, just selling them in one store, so people could go in there and shop for different type of things, like try it on and all that. Yeah, just like maybe from there we'll see how it goes. If money starts becoming even better, like eventually, fucking. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've thought about opening like a gentleman's club at one point. But when later, like a gentleman's club. I feel like something like that would be hard too.
For sure. You feel like you're influenced by fashion? You like fashion?
Yeah, I feel like I am, bro, to be honest. I feel like it's what makes people sometimes. Like there could be an artist that's pretty big, but if they don't know how to dress, like they won't be like really like,
I feel you. Image is a lot.
Yeah, the image wise, I guess, but I feel like for rappers especially, it's kind of a big thing.
You have other income besides music, or that's mainly what you do?
Yeah, I got a couple like side hobbies, side stuff like that, but nah, legally it's music.
If you could give any advice to your younger self, let's say like yourself in middle school, going into high school, what would you tell yourself?
Middle school, going into high school. You know what? I'd probably tell myself to be less nice to people. That's something I had to find out on my own with the years. But I probably would tell myself, like, be less nice to people.
Sure,
I feel like I used to be a very nice person because of my mom. She's always been like very nice, so that's all I knew, So I'd be nice to people and shit like that. And then later I would notice the type of people they would be, and I'd be like, damn, like, I shouldn't have acted like that with them.
Like they would take advantage of it?
Yeah, not take advantage, but they wouldn't be like that back. Like, they'd talk about me like, oh yeah, that fool, like blah, blah, blah. And I'd talk about them like, oh yeah, that's the homie.
Right.
Like it wasn't a mutual type of like, I wouldn't have, yeah. I'd probably tell myself just that I wouldn't have met a lot of people that didn't need me.
Did you finish high school?
Yeah, basically, bro, well, I walked the line.
Yeah.
But on my diploma, I only finished half of high school because COVID let that slide.
Okay.
Yeah, I needed like 100 credits, 150 credits to graduate. No, I needed 100 credits to graduate, and it was already senior year. I was at 120. I needed to have 230. But once COVID hit, they said we could graduate with 130. So I just had to do 10 credits.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so it says on the diploma, but my half I didn't go for it. Like, as long as I walked the...
Yeah. You had to do that online? The last 10 credits or what?
Nah, I just did it at the regular high school. I would leave early, like at lunch.
Oh, okay, for sure.
Yeah.
What's your favorite food?
I would say favorite like type of food or my favorite meal. I like Mexican food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite. I like Mexican breakfast, to be honest.
Yeah.
That might be my favorite.
Like some chorizo or what?
like some eggs, food, like what are those called? The fucking
The
chilaquiles.
chilaquiles, yeah, just his mom.
Yeah, like just breakfast, you know, like Mexican breakfast.
Yeah, I feel you. What's your favorite movie?
It'd probably be Project X.
For real?
Yeah, shit's hard as fuck.
You remember the first time you saw it?
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah, I was like, damn, that's a hard ass movie. I wanted to watch it again right away. It just feels like I don't know, like just partying in general. Like that feels like my life's my whole life's a party.
You ever been to a party like Project X?
That
Crazy
big?
shit.
That big? I don't think so. I don't think there's ever even been a party that big around where I'm at. Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
that's a crazy ass party. But yeah, I've been to some pretty crazy parties.
They got some good parties in Santa Paula.
There used to be some pretty cool parties, but well, we're all getting older now. You know, that was more high school shit.
Yeah, definitely. For sure. All right, that's all I got. You wanna give any shout outs or what you got coming next?
I mean, yeah, I got some work coming soon. I got a mixtape with the homie Fortwo. We're collabing on a mixtape. We don't have a name yet. We don't have a date yet, but it's dropping before the year ends.
How many tracks?
It's gonna be like 7.
Any features?
Nah.
For sure. I'm looking forward to it. Check it out.
Features. And now I have another mixtape with the homie Notorious Migo coming soon. That one's gonna have like 7 songs too. That one's gonna be more like I don't want to say pain beats, but more like less party, more like relatable type of stuff, you know?
You ever sing?
Nah, bro. To be honest, I try to here and there, but like I won't like actually like sing. Like I just get a little melody in the song, you know. But fuck, nah. I've tried to sing before. It's not
Hey, at least you try. See what it sounds like.
But yeah, I got that dropping soon, and just a couple music videos, you know. Just stay tuned.
Hell yeah, be on the lookout.
Always dropping something new.
All right, we're gonna jump right into the next segment. Kind of told you a little bit before what we had going on.
Right, huh?
So.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, let's do it. Fuck it.
So I got 8 exclusive F beats. I'm gonna play you some. You listen. You let me know how you like them. Which ones you like.
Let's do it.
We can run it back for you.
Crazy.
FB producing all the heat.
Hold on. There's a guapo in this bit. Hold on. Look. They know where I'm from. They see it on the chain. I came up in the music shit and fucked up this game. Chillin' with the homies. I ain't chillin' with no lambs. Fame is a guapo in this bitch. I can chill with no lambs. Look, riding around town, getting faded, switching lanes. I'm almost crashing. Damn, what a shame. Look, I be getting home faded as a bitch. My little baby tripping, but she know I ain't shit. I'm looking fly in this bitch. Look, I'm getting high in this bitch. Do it up, fly. Do it up the flyway. Going 120 when I'm speeding on the highway. Turn up on the Sunday, I turn up on the Friday. Hold on, little baby, do it my way. Hold on. That's off the top type shit, you feel me? Hold on.
You want another one?
There's a guap on this bit, let me keep going. Hold on. 2-stepping in these cocaine forces. Bitches showing love to the Camdaguapo portraits. Look, they double tap on my pictures. Look, they wanna get me for the, Look, I'm on $1 million mission. Riding around the city, you know I keep it whipping. Riding with these bitches, Look, baby, yes, I'm him, pretending. Look. That's all I got, bro. That's all I got.
That's hard.
That's all I got.
Camdaguapo, thanks for coming through.
Camdaguapo, hell yeah. Going up, my boy.
Alright, let's get this performance in real quick.
Let's do it up.
Good shit, that was hard.